Good morning, everybody. Hope you're off to a good start this Monday, November 7th, 2016. This is Mr. Stout coming at you on the AM announcements. Lunch choices for today, mini corn dogs or sun butter and jelly Uncrustable. Happy birthday. We don't have any birthdays today. Jumpstart lunch program in the workroom today. Mrs. Bakken, Mrs. Heck, Miss White, Mrs. Hannah, Mrs. Zook, and Mrs. Shanahan. That will be today, Jumpstart lunch program. Spell Bowl practice is today from 3:30 to 4:30. That will be in room 21 with Mrs. Boyer and Mrs. Lynn. If you're on the Spell Bowl team, take some time today to tell Mrs. Boyer and Mrs. Lynn thank you for giving their time, energy, and efforts to making you better spellers, but then also for our school activity of having a Spell Bowl team. YMCA Blitz program for 5th grade today from 3:30 to 4:30. 3:45 today in the library PTO meeting. If anybody'd like to come and join us, 3:45 to 4:45 today, PTO meeting in the library. Art to Remember forms are due to Mrs. Schnick today. Once again, Art to Remember forms are due today to Mrs. Schnick. Cub Scout meeting tonight from 6 to 8 in the art room. And a reminder, Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock, we will have an RTI meeting. Exciting news to have some teachers be more part of that process with us. I know tomorrow morning we're planning on meeting with Mrs. Race and also Mrs. Zook. As a reminder, staff, tomorrow is Election Day, probably one of the most tumultuous election cycles that we have had in a very, very long time. So don't forget to vote. Just like all of our students matter, all of your votes matter as well. Our joke of the day. We're spreading the love here at Smith Elementary, and our joke of the day goes along with that. Our joke of the day, let's see, I found this one. How did Cupid go to visit his mother in Florida? On an aeroplane. So thank you, Mr. Cupid, for getting our love down to Florida on an aeroplane. And we'll keep spreading the love here at Smith Elementary as well. All right, as a reminder, we're working on being kind, being safe, and being respectful. Remember, each and every one of us, adults, students, staff, visitors, we all have that opportunity to do those three simple things. It makes life so much better. At this time, let's say our vision together. Believing, achieving, succeeding, Smith Elementary, explorers of today and leaders of tomorrow. At this time, your teacher will lead you in a pledge to the American flag, followed by a moment of silence. We hope you have a magnificent Monday.